Welcome back everyone once again. You are watching The Only Marathon, a speedrunning marathon in memory of the only kid raising money for the Trevor Project. They are the world's largest suicide prevention and crisis intervention organization for LGBTQ young people. I'd like to now introduce Jimmy Diamonds, who's going to be running this incredible game I only saw for the first time yesterday called Battle Axe. Take it away.
Thank you ever so much, Final Flame. Hello, fast-paced events. Hello, the Only Marathon watchers. I am Jimmy Diamonds. I am here to play a video game that, even though it says on the screen was released in 2020, it was actually released in 2021. I didn't make it. That's down to the developers. The amazing Bitmap Bureau, also developers of Xenocrisis, pixel art by the amazing Henk Nyborg, who's done thousands of great games that you would likely have played that look beautiful, and music by Maname Matsume. Welcome, friends. Welcome all. We are here to celebrate the one, the only kid. They have been such an incredible inspiration to me, and I love them to pieces. I miss them dearly. So hopefully, over the next maybe 10 minutes or so, we're going to have a great time watching this ridiculously fast game with amazing pixel art, beautiful music, and a little bit of English charm, shouting, screaming, and having a lot of fun. So let's quickly set up a few things before we carry on. We are going to play the game on easy mode. The reason behind that will be shown very, very shortly. We are going to go into one-player mode. We're going to go into arcade mode. This is the category we're going to play. We're going to play easy mode arcade. I have had a poll going on, actually two polls going on in two different places. Club 601, shout outs to HUDs 601 and Club 601, as well as my Twitter page. And they have chosen the character that I'm going to be playing as this evening. We are going to be playing as not Rooney, not Ilo, and no two lovely gentlemen with a beard. We are going to be playing as Faye, the Dark Elf. Faye, the amazing Slashy McSlashyson, who is going to be chopping things up left, right, and centre. And thanks to the voice actress of Faye, who is Kristen McGuire, she has chosen for me to wear the black outfit today instead of the red one. Red looks cool. It means you can hide the blood, but black is fine because it means that you get to show how cool and sneaky and devastating the Dark Elf is. We're going to be starting the game in 3, 2, 1, let us roll. Faye has a knife. She uses that for all her moves. So we're going to be seeing that knife, chopping things up and throwing things out very, very quickly. Main thing we are going to start with is try and get as much gold as possible. Because even though Faye is pretty quick, not that quick, but pretty quick, she's not that strong. So we're going to try and increase that strength where possible. Easiest way to do so is by getting some upgrades in between the stages. Now, you need to get 75 gold to do so. But that's quite slow because each enemy that you kill will only give you 1 gold. So those chests that you found just there, that I found just there, not you guys, you're not playing it, I am. Ha ha ha! Well, I nearly got hit then, that's funny. And those chests sometimes contain 20 gold, which will of course bolster our amount of gold up nice and fast. Chopping things left, right and centre, using a dash attack, which is square on my controller. I haven't got good gold RNG, of course it's not going to happen, how dare you. The slash attack means you go forward and you can do a good area of effect attack to kill multiple enemies at once, like this. Choppy, choppy, chop, you are gone! Ha ha! What's quite cool about the gold, I say cool, it's not cool at all, is that gold sometimes disappears. The game has a sprite limit. If you have too many sprites on the screen, that means you lose the gold. They go to the place that all gold goes to when it is spent, apparently the bank. But not to the bank, actually, that's a bit weird. But it does mean that you can't get that gold back. I just destroyed a generator, very similar to a game called Gauntlet. Old people may remember that in the chat. Those generators work as gate keys, so you can sometimes destroy those generators to open up a gate. And I just got hit by the bad guy, that's annoying. You'll see that every now and again through the stage. I'm just trying to farm a little bit of gold here. Do I have some enemy spawns? I do. I don't think I'm going to get up to the 50 gold to get a speed upgrade. Yeah, I talked about a strength upgrade a little bit earlier. I made a mistake. I'm looking for a speed upgrade. I'm afraid you'll have to deal. I don't think I'm even going to get that upgrade either. That's okay. We can go through to the second stage and get something else instead. Lovely. Things are falling over. Don't worry too much about the villagers. They basically play no part in this game. I am going to do a couple of things here. There's a strategy that's involved with... There's a strategy in the game that's actually not advertised anywhere in the game's controls. You can strafe by holding the attack button and moving left and right. You will keep facing one direction, not the band, so that'd be strange. And then you can use that to fire your weapon. In this case, it's a knife. As I told you, Faye loves knives. 2 minutes 15, that's hella slow. One-off knives for the kills though. Let's roll with that. Let's roll with that. Let's do it. I am going to buy nothing at all. because I've only got 49 gold. It's not worth it. But here we go. There's some more gold. I've got a bit more gold now. That gold is good because it means that I can buy something at the end of the stage. I had a nice amount of gold for a few moments time. Let's get some nices in the chat, my lovely friends. We know that the Only Kid would have appreciated that nice more than anything. What an amazing human being. I cannot put into words how much I miss kids. They have been such an inspiration to me. You don't realize how much people can be an inspiration to you until you can't tell them anymore. And genuinely breaks my heart. It really, really does. The first person I ever did a marathon commentary gig with was Kid. And they just changed from the moment that countdown of 3, 2, 1 happened. It was like a completely different person. But they became so charismatic. They became so witty, smart, fiendish with it. And it has really inspired me to be a better commentator. All I do in my commentary, because if you know me, you know that I love commentating. I'm going to be commentating a couple of races that are happening tomorrow with the amazing Knuckles block. Yeah, there's going to be some cracking races there. You better come and watch. If you don't come and watch, I'm going to find you and I'm going to insult you slightly, but whatever. And just knowing that Kid was such a big inspiration for me, it makes this both really happy to make me try and live up to their memory, but it makes me really sad because our friend's gone. Yeah, our friend's gone. And I guess the least we can do is just raise money for a cause that's in their name, and the Trevor Project doing great things for so many people. Just being able to help those in difficulty and just make their life better and be able to give them the support that they need, which they may not have. And it's really important. It's really important, especially in this day and age where there's growing support, but there's so little support for so many people, that there needs to be things like the Trevor Project available to make life not just manageable, not bearable, but enjoyable. And it's important, these things. You need to be able to enjoy life, you really do. I say that as I'm slicing up loads of ogres and skeletons. That's quite a funny dichotomy, isn't it? But it's okay. We've got plenty of gold. We've got stuff being destroyed. We're going to have a slow time, but it doesn't really matter too much. Video games are there to be played. They're there to have fun. They're not there to be completely competitive. We've got 152 gold. We're flying with the tentacles attacking me from the side. Tentacles to the left of me, skeletons to the right. Here I am, stuck in a video game with you. Wow, there are too many things on screen. I'm really getting rid of right in it, aren't I? That's not so good. 160 gold. We've got plenty of stuff for the end of this stage. I'm sorry that I'm going to be super slow, but whatever. You had to deal with me having a bit of an emotional outburst, but it's an emotional time for so many people. I know I'm not the only person to really miss Kids. So many friends here recognise just how much good Kid did to our community and how much they will be remembered and cherished. Slightly nice amount of gold. Of course, we get the gold spawn from the chest right at the end of the level. That's hilarious. Let's go. We've got crab. Get your crab emotes out in the chat. This is what we want. We want crab style. We want crab dances. We want as much as you can. Fly, my fritties. Fly. Oh yeah, I triggered a oh, that's not good. A scroll. Now the scroll basically works as a big old area of effect attack. I find that item every now and again, and it just allows me to go choppy and kill things very quickly. The crab is gone. Crab raid is done for. Thank you very much for your crab emotes in the chat. 603, 208 kills. We got an A rank. We didn't take much damage there, but I've got plenty of gold now to dive in and get a few more upgrades as what we need. 189. We are going to get ourselves extra strength. We're going to get ourselves speed up. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do, just for safety, just for a bit of safety, I'm going to get the health increase. I haven't lost a life yet.
See.
But it's kind of dangerous because this game, I have not mentioned yet, has 3 lives, no continues, which means that I could potentially bean the run. Completely tank and bean the run, and it would be hilarious if I did on this day of all days, celebrating the amazing life of the Only Kid. Get GNU, the Only Kid, in the chat, my loves. Get it trending on Twitter. Get it trending on TikTok or whatever things happen on TikTok. I don't use those things because that just scares me. We've got a bomb! I'm gonna chop through things and throw bombs at people eventually. That sounds wrong. Please do not report me to the London Metropolitan Police. That might get me in a bit of trouble. There we go. Now, I haven't talked too much about the enemies. The skeletons that I tackled through on the second stage of the game, they are super fast. These green guys ignore your iframes. You don't want to get hit by those because they will really, really have a good time with your face. Oh no, that is another bomb. We don't need another bomb, so we're going to skip past things. We're going to charge through with the square button, chop this down, throw a couple of knives at this thing there. Destroy! I can't control controllers, apparently. That's funny. Pick up a bit more gold, chop through this guy. And that's good. Shot of arch him, chop through, and a few more things. Flame, I think that was probably a good time if you have anything that you'd like to read out. Any donations, any comments, anything that you'd like to say to the amazing people in the chat celebrating the life of the one, the only, the forever kid.
I do. I'd really like to talk about the Trevor Project and what it is they do. So the organization works to save young lives by providing support through free and confidential suicide prevention and crisis intervention programs on platforms where young people spend their time. A 24/7 phone lifeline, chat, text, and soon-to-come integrations with social media platforms. The Trevor Project aims to always be there for LGBTQ youth in crisis with a clear message. They should be proud of who they are and that they are not alone. For the last 21 years, Trevor has worked to save young lives by providing support through their free and confidential crisis programs on platforms where young people spend their time, online and on the phone. Trevor Lifeline, Trevor Text, and Trevor Text. Trevor Chat and Trevor Text. They also run Trevor Space, the world's largest safe space social networking site for LGBTQ youth, and operate innovative education, research, and advocacy programs.
Super fantastic charity to support. Get your donations into them. We can raise as much money as we can. And we are now on Dave the Dragon. Hello, Dave. We love Dave. He is a dragon. His name changes seemingly every marathon I've run this game in so far. But today he is Dave, the immortal Dave, and he is gone. I say he was immortal. He died really, really quickly. 8 minutes 43. We've still got the A rank, 285 kills. We are moving in to the last stage of the game. That's right. We are obliterating through this game super quick, even with that weird breakdown in the middle of it. I say a weird breakdown. It wasn't weird at all. It was important. It's important to get those type of things off your chest and share. Don't want to keep things bottled up. If you keep things bottled up, they will go dark and they will fester. And we don't want things to fester. We want to support each other. We want to love each other. We want to give each other lots of gold, apparently, but at the wrong time. Dashing through the snow. I say snow. Dashing through the orcs. Like a dark elf assassin girl. Chopping things up. And killing things. We're now on to some weird wizard guides. They could be quite scary, but I know where they spawn and they can't hit me. Bit more chops, and now we're on to some more skelly boys. They're very quick. They are very, very quick. You do not want to get hit by them because you'll lose health, and they move at you like anything, and that's not good because we want to go through this thing fast. Good amount of gold at the end, but it's completely pointless having the amount of gold at this part of the game because, weirdly enough, we're on the last stage. We have no more shots, but we've got to dodge. Don't get hit by these weird things farting out at me. Chop you down. We should have another. There we go. These wizards are a pain in my bum, I tell you that, mate. Chop that guy down. Oh, that was a lovely kill through that little gauntlet there. Really difficult section of the game there. You probably haven't learned that much about the game whilst I've been commentating. You probably just listened to me rabbit on, but it doesn't really matter. It's a video game. We are here for a much larger, much better cause. We are here to celebrate. We are here to cherish. We are here to raise money for those in need. And I cannot think of a better person to raise that money in the name of. I cannot think of a better person to raise that money in the name of. Really, really can't. These green things do spawn a lot in this last section of the game. Heavens above. Just got to be careful and not get hit by them because we lose a lot of health. Like I said, they do ignore your iframes because that's apparently fair. but it's okay. It's okay. A couple more dashes, going around the stages, and we're going to get onto the final boss in the game. You'll notice that I've got another one of those scrolls next to my health bar. There is a purpose behind that to hopefully help me kill this last boss a little bit quicker. And this is Etheldredge. She's also voiced by the same voice actress as Faye. But it's okay, you don't get to hear her speak that much. We're going to chop and spin and dash, chop and spin and dash. Get this health down nice and low. Get you down here. There we go. And now we're going to stand here. This place of the game, this place of the stage, excuse me, the boss cannot hit me. It's a blind spot. I'm just standing here and, you know, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Watch this, they're going to try and hit me with their chin, because that's what you do, and their lightning bolt hands. But they can't do anything. Am I going to get... No, didn't get the quick kill. Never mind. Weird reason, if you are using that magic attack, sorry, that area of effect attack with the scroll, you automatically face down. Oh, time, by the way. You automatically face down after you've launched it. But yeah, that is Etheldredge gone. That is Battle Act over. That is just one character of the 3 different ones in Battle Act. So you also have Ilo, the fastest character in the game, who's got an amazing teleport, really, really cool beard, attacks things with his beard. You know, that's wonderful. You've also got Rudy, the Marauder. Rudy has a big cannon on his shoulder. He shoots things. He's also got a ginger beard. That's basically it. He's really, really tough to play as because his damage output is rubbish. His speed is rubbish. So you have to get a lot of the upgrades to really go through fast, but it makes a really nice challenge run. I have never played him in a marathon so far. So you know what to do if that comes up for a bid war for a character to make me suffer that little bit more. That little bit more. So, last few moments to shout out, because I obviously wasted everyone's time. Didn't waste everyone's time. I took up a bit too much time than I expected to do. We are going to give more shouts out to Club 601. Club 601, I love you all. CBK, RPG, Tej, delightful wife who is just over here. Yes, Club 601 has made me feel so welcome very, very quickly over the last few years, and I love them to pieces. Sega Crew! Sega Crew! Love the Sega Crew. Wonderful people. We also need to give a shout out to the Blazing Chrome community, to Amber, to Arg, to Final Flame, to everyone who has made this amazing event possible. What an incredible event so far. Again, in the name of the one, the true, the only kids, we miss you so much. We hope that we are doing you proud here at the Only Marathon, raising money for the Trevor Project at fast-paced events. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for the incredible run. And thank you. I do have 2 donations I want to read out. The first one for $10 from Wifey Diamonds, saying, "Proud of you, Jimmy." And the other one, $5 from Hypnotics, saying, "I love you, Jimmy. We love you, kid." Those are some very true words. And we are going to head off once again to an intermission. But first, we did ask everyone involved, whether it be viewers, runners, volunteers, to give us their memories of The Only Kid. And many people came out and shared those, and we are going to play one in just a moment.